change your mind, you change your thoughts by changing your mind. And today I want to talk about the power of positive thinking. I did not realize how negative I have been my whole entire life. And the more that I have been trying my best to reshape and mold and unlearn and become something new, I always go back to my thoughts. I didn't realize how many negative thought patterns I had until, unfortunately, life kind of knocked me on my ass. When life gets hard, it has a really funny way of showing you who you truly are. And when you get chances like that, you cannot throw them away. It's almost like the universe way, God way, whoever you believe in is way in telling you you need to stop and course correct. And I've been on this course correction for a couple years now. And it's been a bit of a trial and error process, but I am finally on this path or on this trajectory where I feel like I'm finally getting it. And I'm getting it by doing certain things, such as affirmations. I've been affirming myself. I've been telling myself that I can do the things that I didn't think that I could do. And you want to know something that has been something that I didn't think I could do? And that was to love myself, like fully and unconditionally. Actually, that is one of my affirmations. I love to tell myself each morning when I get up with my list of affirmations, one of my affirmations is, I love myself fully and unconditionally. Something that I've recognized within that specific affirmation is that we do almost have like a default of loving ourselves. But we go through life's hardships, we go through comparing ourselves, we go through these many different aspects that kind of chip away at our self-esteem that help us or force us or almost motivate us to hate ourselves. So I like to think within my own self-love journey that there was always this basis and foundation of love. I mean, I get up every single day. I try my best. That is an act of self-love. So when you remind yourself, hey, I love myself, but sometimes I forget. And I need things like affirmations to affirm and remind me of that love. That is an example of positive thinking. Something that I found so important within positive thinking is shaping the environment around you. So you have your affirmations, which kind of help to change the energy. It raises your aura. It naturally raises your vibration when you have positive self-talk. But then you have to start working on the things around you, the people around you, the spaces that you go to, the things that you ingest, the things that you digest, the things that you eat, the activities that you engage in, the company you keep. All of these things will also contribute to whether or not you can maintain a level of positive thinking and positive feeling for yourself. There's so much power in our thoughts, and the more I grow up, the more I recognize just how much power exists in our thoughts. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I really did not think the thoughts that I just had that just come and go, I didn't think that they had the ability to shape my reality. Especially the ones that I ruminate on, the ones that, put me in these deep holes of overthinking and anxiety. Something that I've recognized when shifting my mental state is that positive thinking allows me to kind of calm my mind. It's almost like a natural antidepressant. When you get up in the morning and you start your day with positive actions and positive ways of viewing the world, you then give yourself so much power to make the day the whatever way you want it to be. And when it's in a positive note and coupled with gratitude and just overall love, it also keeps your ego in check. I think when you start to recognize that you're breaking the pattern of negative thinking, it honestly can get really scary. And that's kind of what made me almost regress oftentimes in my journey of shaping my brain, is that when I woke up in the mornings sometimes and I would start the day very positive, I would just have the best day ever. And because I was so used to these negative thought processes, I struggled with depression and anxiety for most of my life. It felt like new foreign territory that scared me. So I would regress oftentimes, and within that regression, I would find myself feeling discouraged by the power that exists within shaping my days in a more positive sense. And because of that, you know, I that power, when you reach that power, it can be intimidating. Like, you can intimidate yourself, but don't allow that intimidation to stop you from thinking positively. Don't allow it to make you feel like, whoa, I have all this power, I'm going to manipulate someone. And that's not what's going to happen, because when you are thinking positively, when you are filled with love, and when you are grateful for all the beauty that you're creating within your life, you start to recognize, I can give back to this person. I have more space to be here for this friend. I have more space to love myself more. I have more space to express and experience what life has to offer. Like, you then begin to radiate and vibrate and cast your love into the collectives, into other people's lives, into the spaces and environments that you keep. Obviously, too, when that happens, you then begin to see that the negative thought patterns or the negative spaces and, the things, the company that you kept in the past, your past self, it no longer fits this new self that you're building. And that's okay. It might get a little bit lonely. You might almost feel like no one really understands you anymore because you're growing, you're evolving. But trust me, you will begin to find people who are more like you, who think more like you, and you'll begin to flow. Life just begins to flow for you in such a beautiful way when you're thinking positively. And I'm grateful for that. I am grateful for positive thinking, and something, that always helps me too is listening to positive music. I'm going to put down below in the description a few songs that might help to elevate you and inspire you to think more positively about your days. Grounding yourself in nature is such a good thing to do that I'm beginning to learn more and more just how healing and inspiring and much easier it is for me to be more positive by being in nature. And again, those affirmations, you can say 10, 25, 50 affirmations each morning, how many you want to help you become the person, the most positive, loving, beautiful, adventurous, your best self. I think those things will help. So I believe there's so much power in positive thinking, and I hope that you can think more positively each day. And, it's a journey. Sometimes it's not perfect. We're human. No one's perfect. But if you keep trying, I'm telling you, you will see the changes in your life. Your life will change in the most beautiful way when you start to speak beauty into your life, into yourself, into your soul. Because that's what your soul wants. Your soul wants to raise high with those positive thought processes as you think more positively about yourself and the world around you.